Hey guys, in this video I'm going to quickly go through the different focus modes on the Nikon D5100. This is also applicable to the D3100 and most Nikon DSLR budget bodies. So to find the bit we want, click on the I button on the side and scroll down to just below this S, and you might see AFA, AFS or AFC. This has all the different modes for the focus system, and I'll quickly go through what each one does. The first one here, Auto Servo AF, is actually a mix of these two. This is the automatic setting and the camera chooses what it thinks is best. The camera will automatically select single servo autofocus if the subject is stationary, or it will automatically select continuous servo focus if the subject is moving. The shutter can only be released when the camera is able to obtain focus. So if the subject is not in focus, you will not be able to take a picture. This mode is good for general photography if you're not sure what you're going to be capturing, if it's going to be moving or not. But sometimes the camera can get a little bit confused over what it's doing and it might not get it right all the time. The next one down is Single Servo AF, denoted as AFS. This is best for stationary objects when you know that they're not going to be moving at all. You select this mode and you'd half press the shutter button, the camera will lock focus and that focus point will stay locked until you take the picture. The camera won't try and readjust the focus unless you remove your finger and then half press again. Again, the shutter will only be released when the object is in focus. AFC is continuous servo autofocus. This is perfect for moving subjects. The camera will lock focus when you half press the shutter button, but then it will continually adjust the focus as the subject moves. So for as long as you half press the shutter button, the camera will keep adjusting the focus, trying to obtain the best focus on the subject. So that mode is perfect for anything that is moving. Even stuff like plants in the wind where it's swaying backwards and forwards, that's probably the best mode to use. The next one down is MF. This is manual focus. If your lens has a button on it saying MA/M, you don't usually need to select MF in the camera. If your lens does not have a button, then select this one to manually focus. There is actually also another mode called AFF, and you can access this by going into live view and then pressing the I button and then scrolling that back down to the menu. This is in the video mode now, in the live view mode. You can see we've got three different settings. We've got AFS like we had before, which is for static objects, and now we've got AFF. This is for video and it will automatically track focus on subjects. On this camera it's not particularly effective because the camera is always trying to obtain focus and it's not very smooth. I would actually try and avoid this if you can, but if you've got no choice, and it does work quite well, just your video will have a lot of sort of juddery focus issues as the camera tries to obtain focus. Again, you've got manual focus if you want it. Okay, so a quick recap. AFA is automatic, the camera will decide whether it uses static or continuous. AFS is single servo, you lock focus by half pressing the shutter button and the camera will not change focus until you release and repress the shutter button. AFC is continuous, the camera will try and focus for as long as you half press the shutter button. If the subject's moving, it will try and track it backwards and forwards, side to side. And manual focus for when you want to manually focus your lens. That's it guys, hope that was helpful. Experiment using the different settings and find the one that suits the subject you're shooting the best. Just get out there and have some fun with it. Cheers guys.